going on, everybody? I want to welcome y'all back to another episode. Matter of fact, the first episode of 2025 of K9 Talk Podcast. I want to apologize to subscribers, man. I know y'all been coming through. I done got messages in my inbox like, when's the next episode dropping, y'all? We breeders, y'all. We're breeders at the same time, too, y'all. We got a life outside of here. So a lot of times, no excuses. Things come up, but, man, we're going to get on the job. Appreciate y'all coming back through. Man, we just gonna talk today, y'all. We're gonna talk and flow. We're gonna talk dogs. So, like I say, man, I know I'm dealing with things on my yard right now. I know these guys are too, man. So, before we start off, we're gonna go ahead and introduce ourselves, man. My name's DJ. If you don't know me already, I got another YouTube page called Pure Quality Canine. That's also the name of my kennels. The dogs I raise are Americana Depressors. They're kind of a hybrid mastiff, y'all. So, a lot of times, my specialty or what I talk about is going to come from the bigger side of dogs than what these guys might. But with that being said, go ahead.
This is Jeremy from JT Frenchies.
What's going on, everybody? It's Sid, World Star Bulls. Check me out on Facebook, World Star Bulls. Also, Instagram, World Star Bulls.
And I'm JoJo from Socket Kazakis.
That's beautiful, y'all, because I really expected more. But listen, I done went in a whole little spew, y'all. But check this out, y'all. Listen, I'm an untied tongue today, man. For real. But hey, y'all, I'm going to start with what I've been dealing with, man. This is maybe help loosen y'all tongues up a little bit, man. If y'all don't already know, I got 2 litters on the ground. One right about 6 weeks old, another one 6 days behind them, y'all. So I'm dealing with 21 puppies right now. Man, it's crazy. Matter of fact, the last 2 days, I'm just now introducing them to the outside for the first time. And that's something we're going to speak on, too, because one litter is already vaccinated. The other one ain't. So that's something we're going to speak on in a minute. But, man, it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. I ain't going to lie to you. I don't think I ever do this again.
Shit, you got 101 dollars.
Listen, I understand the state of being a breeder, and you know what I mean. We want the money.
Yeah,
the money's there. We want that because at the same time too, it helps to change our life, and at the same time provide a better life for our dogs, you know, and help push our breeding program. But man, it can be work, you know.
It's work.
Right.
When you got a full-time job,
It's work.
boy, listen.
It's work.
And at night they barking. And it is a crazy thing too, like, because you had spoke on something, he gonna tell somebody he going on, but how something in the air just different. My last 2 litters, man, cool, calm, and collected. Boy, these ones, boy, I can't even peek off in a room. Boy, they killing me, man. They killing me, boy. Listen, my wife ain't even talking to me. Listen.
Hey, don't get on here with me.
I'm sorry, baby. Listen, my wife ain't even talking to me, man. She like, these dogs keeping me up at night. I'm like, listen, I want to give her one of them talks like like we playing football. Like, hey, babe, listen. 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 5. We ain't got but 3-4 yards for the touchdown. listen. They defense is strong, but listen, hold on. We got to eat. We got to score.
Right, gotta hang in there.
Gotta hang in there, man. Like you were saying, like a lot of people that support you with this, especially if they're close, like family members, it's just like
Go through it.
even if they've been through the process before, like we done did this before. Like, why are you tripping now?
Shit, no.
Because every litter is different. Because like I said, this one right here, y'all, they barkers, y'all. They barkers. Last one was just cool. This one right here, boy, like, yop. And what can you do at that age?
Not a damn thing.
Listen, hold your composure.
You can't even separate.
Hold your composure.
They babies, man. They like newborn.
But with his dogs, is actually something you possibly could do. Toys, heavy duty toys, set up like whatever. Like, you know, if they in the kennel, you can set up a line where they can jump and barely get you.
Yeah. So they can tire themselves out a little bit.
Yeah. You got to get them, because your dog's big, you got to get them big toys.
Okay.
But if you get something they can get kind of where they step out.
Almost like them old, what you used to have for the babies.
Yeah.
Something that like
So how the kennel set up or whatever, have something going across, like just say a long ass broomstick with shit hanging down, so they can snatch up.
Little things so they can pull on, tie themselves back. That's one thing about dogs at this age. They eat, sleep, feed. But in the meantime, like I say, if they get bored, it's like you say, you ain't got nothing set up for them. Boy, they yelling every time you come
Fighting
through, like,
every time.
yeah, but listen, every couple times I be like, I be sleeping, I be like, damn, is one of them killing each other? Nah, listen.
When I'm getting shook though.
Yeah.
Because you have 2-on-1. I had the most I had at one time, maybe was 13.
Yeah.
And that shit wasn't no joke.
Yeah.
I don't wish they don't know about it.
See, I got the big drop down cages, so I got one litter, actually 12 of them inside one. There's a big giant drop down, you know what I mean? It's like 64 inches long. But then I got the other two separated 4 and 4, you know what I mean? So, man, it's crazy. That's why I'm glad this weather, these days been kind of good. Like I said, as soon as I get off work, I got a big old 10 by 10, but it's a small little round circle cage. Well, I take them all outside, and they pretty much, hell, my kids should be probably bringing them back in the house right now. But yeah, soon and then, like on days I got off, oh yeah, as soon as his first light, oh, they going outside.
Yeah, so I got home today. I let them just run. The weather was perfect. She keep my
It was
45
good
minutes.
in a couple of days. It's too cold this week.
Yeah, as long as it ain't freezing, you know what I mean? Like I said, if I can stand it, I know they can stand it. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. With my dogs, I know every dog different. Because like I told somebody on my last video, I had my dogs out there when it snowed, but I wouldn't have my Maltese out there.
Size, man.
They would be like me last week, keep chattering and everything.
Nah, they wouldn't make it.
What about you, man? What's going on with you, man, Jay?
Oh man. So I'm dealing with the issue, everybody. Let me get into this. Alright, so what's been going on lately? I have a total of 10 French Bulldogs, 3 pups, 7 adults. Well, lately, all my dogs been shitting in the cage. This usually don't happen, you know, especially being adults. And so I'm trying to figure out, you know, what's going on. I've been trying to figure out for the last 2 weeks. This has been going on quite frequently. I'm coming home from work, tired, trying to drink me a good old beer. Come in my damn garage, I see dog shit. I'm like, God damn, man. So, last 2 weeks that's been going on, and I don't figure out what it was. Actually, today, it's my puppies. Yeah, see, Frenchies, they needy. They constantly want to be underneath you. They constantly want to be petted and all that. But they also jealous. And they'll do shit in spite. They'll shit in their cage and piss. They ain't like bullies. Bullies don't care. But the Frenchies, man, they needy. So what's going on? Because okay, listen, I ain't gonna trash the bullies. I ain't gonna trash the bullies, but I'm not gonna trash the bullies, but with the Frenchies, since I got Jackpot, Cash Pot, and Honey Pot, I've been showing them more attention. Yeah. And I haven't been showing the other dogs attention. And so now they acting out. This was going on. So I took them out today to try to spend time with them, try to talk to them and tell them, no, I fucked up. I'm sorry. So I hope they can get over this hump. But that's what I've been dealing with for the last 2 to 3 weeks, picking up dog shit and everything.
So it ain't been like your pattern or nothing. You've been feeding different.
Nope.
Yeah,
I've been feeding them on time and everything. On time, everything.
Yeah.
It's just like the other pups, while the big dogs in the cage, the other pups running around the garage. They sleeping on the couches with me. They chilling.
Oh, yeah. They just looking at it. They just looking at
They hanging like
looking
hell.
at that gate like, oh no, I know these motherfuckers.
They just straight hating, but they gotta understand they don't have they shine. You know, they just the way it goes.
Some of these dogs do be sensitive, man, for real. Boy. They character traits, man. You be like, well, I know you ain't over there pouting.
And unfortunately, man, mine's just kind of like acting out. So now I'm gonna have to make sure that I just start paying more attention to them. But that's the way it's just what it is. You know, you get something new, the old shit don't get no attention to. You focus on the new. Yeah. They just what it is. So I'm gonna have to try to do better by like kind of spending more time with them. So today when I got home from work, Spend time with them, let them run around, make a little video or whatever. So that's how my shit been for the last 3 weeks.
Hopefully that help.
And something I can say to that too, that I kind of believe that how you were saying how they start when you stop doing the things you regular schedule, taking care of them, and they see you showing more love to the other dog. I don't know if that really is the cause for them shit, but one thing I do know for sure, when you change up a dog's routine, boy, they be noticing and do different. 'Cause like
Sure do.
with having all these puppies, I usually try to make sure at least 2-3 times a week I'm taking my dogs out on walks. But I done cut back these last 2 months dealing with the puppies more. And boy, listen, I ain't got the shit like you do, but just the characteristics done changed up. Like, I'm having to call them 1 or 2 more times. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold up now. Like, come on now. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you gotta make sure, man, you got these
spending
dogs
time
and
with
keeping it up and what you've been doing. It don't matter what changes in your life, you can't change up what's going on in their life. They ain't got no understanding.
But you know what? I got understanding. Cause what's hot is hot. That's my understanding. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. You know, it's just like, you know, if you got an old car and you get a new car, you know, if you got a 1992 Honda and you upgrade to a 2020 goddamn Jeep, what you gonna be driving?
I'm still watching my old school. I still keep my shit clean. Well, listen, ain't no 92 Hondas on the road.
You ain't riding in 92.
But
That's my daily.
But when it comes down to it, you know, it's just part of human nature. Because when you get something new, especially like I got Jackpot, Honeypot, and Cashpot, they right now they on top of the food chain, so they get more attention because my program is directed towards them now. It's turning into a different direction. So I'm paying for it, but that comes with territory.
Shit, it sounds like I've been making a cut though. Somebody gonna get cut.
Yeah. It's time to rehome. So somebody told me.
John Dogo.
Yeah, but it's you got to do it sometimes. You got to, because you're gonna have to thin out. You can't just some dogs are for one breed.
That'll
The other ones you breed all the way out.
Shit, one of y'all ain't gonna make it. You know what I mean?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Now, 2 or 3 not gonna make it because you know we breeders, but at the same time we love to breed. You know, we're gonna make sure our dog go to good homes, but you know, as the program go forward, the old stuff got to get out of there. It's just what it is because you got to make room for. It's hard, but it's much easier when you find a place for them, a good home for them, somebody that's gonna spend time
and get
with
that attention.
Yeah.
And they always look, you know, like I ain't gonna say we don't spend the time with the dogs, but if somebody got one dog and they can dedicate that time to that one dog, that dog usually looks amazing.
But you know
what
what?
I'm saying?
No. But check this out, though. If I was looking for a dog, I would be looking for one from a breeder that's like from 2 years old. Cause most breeders get rid of their dogs from 2.5 to 3 years old. So most of the time you might get a well-trained dog, a little bit disciplined dog.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about clean. Yeah, they done. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It make it much easier.
Yeah.
And you saving money because now you're getting a $7,000 dog or a $5,000 dog for $1,500 or $2,000.
But people don't look at it like that. People want that cute, cuddly little puppy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It depends on your family situation.
Yeah.
Because if you got a family, you want that. But if you single,
little kids, if you
single because you work and stuff, you might want something that's already crate trained or house trained.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or let me tell y'all on another tip. I actually had someone contact me about 2 years ago about getting a puppy. And this guy, I don't ask you if y'all ever heard this before, seen people like this. He wanted to get a pup that was at least a year old because he said he's had trouble in the past with, I think he was in the cane corsos, with getting them young and they catching some type of disease. I think one time he had got a puppy and at 7 months, it started having hip issues. So have you ever seen where some people want to get dogs because after a year, like you say, 2 years old, you already know. Like, because this is the crazy thing, like how you say, you get a puppy at 6 weeks, you don't know what it's going to look like.
You don't know the development.
I didn't think about that right there. Sometimes it might be better if you're a person that just want one dog, and then especially maybe if you're going to train or send it to a trainer, it might be better to start at a 15-month-old or a year-old dog.
But see that dog an adult, so at that age, you know, it's pretty much fully grown. You know what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? You see the flaws if it's flawed. You know what I'm saying?
And I like
it's out there right now. It's there.
Yeah, you see the potential. I mean, ain't no potential. It's already its full stage.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And but the most like you getting the dog at discounted right.
Yeah, and you get it cheaper. Yeah.
I mean, you know, like
Unless he working, now.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't giving away just a grown
Yeah.
female. That's
Because like you say, if you got a dog and you don't work with it for 2 years and maybe you done got him crate trained, house broken, and at the same time, like with my dog, maybe you done did some bite work or you got him where he can heal and sit and stay and got recall. Do y'all think that maybe that's something that you need to include with that price? Where, like you said, $1,500, where this 2-year-old dog is a $3,000 dog.
Yeah.
You're getting more
like that. That's you getting something you ain't got to work with. You already got, you know.
Well, at the end of the day, some people don't give a damn. They want the lowest of the lowest.
Yeah.
They don't care about none of that. It's like, hey, can I get it for 1,000?
Yeah.
And it's like this one breeder was saying the other day, he was like, my price is my price. Like if I sell a dog for $4,000, don't call me up. Well, what if I without the papers, how much is it? He's like, still $4,000. You know what I mean? Like I ain't dropping my price. You know what I mean? I even saying like this one lady was like, she was like, okay, if you put in a contract comment to get the dog spayed or neutered, it's a cheaper price too. You know what I mean? So a lot of people do things differently. You know what I mean? It's they try to look for that cheaper price, like you were saying.
Yeah, man. I guess to each his own. But you know, if like I say, if I was single, I definitely look for a dog fully grown, already trained from a breeder. Especially like what I know now. I wouldn't even go no animal shelter. I just go to a breeder and say, hey, give me a pet home dog. 9 times out of 10, you will get a nice expensive dog for a good low price.
I guess everybody different because I ain't gonna lie, man. I like to get that pup at 8 weeks. That bond. It just I understand you can get some good dogs at 15 and 2 years, but it's just something about that bond. I guess it goes back to me being a dog lover, transforming into a breeder. I like that.
You know
that
what?
3, 4, 5, 6 month bond you can be when you got one dog.
But I understand
You know
that
what I
though.
mean?
If I get a dog that's 2 years old, we're gonna have a special bun. Because if you don't eat, it's no bun. You know what I mean? If I put the food out there, if you don't want to eat it, it's no bun. Or if you don't want to listen to me, you gonna have no bun. You know?
It ain't gonna work.
It gotta go both ways though.
It's different when you got numbers though. That like that bond, you know, like you might have it, but at the same time, this animal sales. You know what I'm saying? It's like cattle compared to that. I mean, but, you know. I mean, this is what we sell. This is the product, and you got to kind of take your feelings away from some of that because that's how you feed your program. You know, if you want to supply it with what you're selling, so you don't want to just be coming out your pocket. Well, this bond that guess what? This bond got to go because if I can get $5,000,
Yeah.
Like you're saying with cattle, man.
I mean, it's animals.
We put a lot of love in these dogs, but at the same time, too, we don't mind a cow getting slaughtered for that steak, the pigs getting slaughtered for the ribs, and we don't mind other animals. You know what I mean? A little rabbit, we don't mind them the rabbit legs.
I mean, we ain't cooking no dogs, man, but I'm just saying,
it's crazy that love we get a dog where other animals, it's like, it don't matter, man.
They don't do shit like a dog.
Shit,
I ain't never heard a cow being a man.
I mean, you got some animals, but a dog got them come wake you up, got them bark, secure the house. Some like them Labradors, they got them try to save your life in the water, drag your ass out of there.
You can get a shit. You can teach a duck to do that though.
Oh,
A duck.
oh shit!
You can teach a duck to quack. Listen, got that
Yeah, but got them dogs.
That's intimidation.
You talking about woof woof woof? That's a whole nother level.
Let me get fucked up. That duck might be bullshit. What about you, Sam, man? What's been going on in 2025, man? How the dog world been working out for you?
I ain't really got a whole lot going on. Got some DNA sent off and waiting to get back. Lucky and his brother.
Okay.
Hopefully they carrying that fluffy and that testable gene that I'm looking for. Yeah. But other than that, really, I ain't got a whole lot going on. I'm opening them up next month.
Okay. Yeah.
That's gonna be big. That and then getting ready for that dog show. Really.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we gotta talk about that, y'all, because was that March? March.
That's
yeah,
March
one month.
15th.
Yeah.
March 15th, y'all.
That's
We're gonna be down
we're gonna hit that
in.
first one though. I hit that first one March 1st in Iowa.
Okay, Ivy. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we all plan on going. Well, you gonna make it to Iowa?
Yeah, my mom.
Yeah, you won't. Hell, we gotta work.
Okay.
I think we gotta work, so we gotta.
No,
take
no,
off.
no,
Yeah.
no. We
Oh
on
no,
the
we're
same
talking
shit.
no, he's not on the same shit.
I'm
No,
on the
but
same
he
shit.
working that day.
Oh, you on B?
Yeah.
Third, yeah.
Okay, that's what's up then. That's what's
No,
up.
he won't be able to make it.
Nah, he won't be able to make it. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I can probably
I don't know if he can make
Hey,
that.
hold on, yeah, hold on, you know, we,
That's all that you have waiting.
You know, you got people watching, you know, get it on profile.
I can't wait for the show this year.
Yeah.
I guess that's my little vacation, man. Because, like you say, it's crazy because we do so much with these dogs. And it's like, damn, my one vacation is gonna be on some dog shit.
Yeah. But man, like
It's your past. Like
it turned it into something else. You know what I'm saying?
like with these dogs. If you ain't dealing with these dogs, you know, what the fuck you doing? What else you doing? With these dogs, you get to trip, have fun, walk well, talk well, and go to the dog show, meet motherfuckers like me and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Me myself, I love the reaction when you actually have them in public. Cause see, around here, you know, like a lot of people ain't seen the exotic bully. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Or they might have seen the bad side of it, you know. But when they see one that's like, you know, Johnny Bones in the shopping cart,
Yeah.
it's like, oh man, they just, people just love you. They love them. They just,
You haven't went downtown Greenville yet.
man, see, that's what I'm saying. I got to go. I got to get
All of
back.
us got a schedule downtown Greenville, man.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna have to do a show.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to do one where we go around and show that
Yeah,
man.
we gotta
Like,
take it down because listen, boy, when I take my boy Lucky down there, oh, he's a showstopper.
yeah.
He's a showstopper.
You know,
Listen,
y'all
I don't want to make y'all dogs feel bad. Listen, y'all show y'all want y'all show y'all want to walk my dog. Y'all know my dog.
Man,
I don't want no feelings. Listen, don't be listen, boy.
Johnny Bones a
When that
player.
boy Lucky now,
Johnny Bones a player, man.
listen, they be walking up and then they want to kiss him in the mouth.
That gold chain on Johnny, man.
Who don't love puppies? I got puppies.
Man, I got put that. See, I'm gonna tell you. Look, remember now a couple episodes back, I said I was gonna put Jackpot to sleep. He ain't show up. He ain't show up to the battle, so I won.
You know what? Y'all, this episode, I'm bringing Jackpot, possibly Cash Pot and Honey Pot, but the special gonna be on Jackpot. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for the next episode because it's gonna be serious with Jackpot. I got his DNA tested. The boy is clean.
If he don't, I'm gonna talk so much shit to him.
I got his health pounder. Everything is clear. This boy, Jackpot, is the truth. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in for our next episode.
That was commercial. That was a commercial break.
That was a commercial.
And the crazy thing is, after a weekend, and then the week after he dropped his, matter of fact, man, I'm gonna bring a puppy up here too, man. I gotta show y'all. But listen, I got this.
That mother gonna be bigger than the tank.
Boy, listen, yeah, boy, he
Boy, big.
boy, listen, I got this. Boy, I got this blue dog. My dog don't produce. Now let me tell you about Scoop, right? I didn't do the DNS test like y'all, because my boy Scoop, man, he's a Merle dog, y'all. That's his claim to fame. He's nice now, but he a crazy Merle, right? So he been throwing some crazy puppies. Now his first litter, right? He threw one blue boy, solid blue. His second litter, he didn't throw no blues. His third litter, right? He threw two solid blues and he threw a Merle blue. No, not Merle. What's the other kind of tiger stripe? Brindle. He threw a blue Brindle. Listen, he got this one boy that's blue. This dog is so nice. Like this the one. This the one. Bro, listen, it's crazy.
We all say that everything.
No.
That's it.
Well, listen.
I got the one too now.
And this is a crazy thing, right? They're a breeding couple. My boy Scoop and Molly. They're a breeding couple, right? This is their third litter in. Boy.
So you done ran them two. This is their third.
This is their third.
Consecutive.
Yeah, consecutive.
Really? Okay.
Boy, this man,
So I have in each one of them breeds. Have you seen better results in each breed?
Yeah, and this is the crazy thing too, right? Have y'all seen it, right? I got a reoccurring dog. Now, my boy who I tell you about, Lucky, right? He's a Merle, right? But his Merle is only on his back,
Mm-hmm.
and then on his sides. He got white socks on all his feet from about kneecaps down is white, and then his Merle is kind of like goes on his face, but he got a white stripe going down. Now, how about he was my first one? Out the second litter, I produced a girl that was his carbon copy. Out this third litter, I produced another boy just like him. They throw and they only throw one.
Yeah.
They only throw one like that. Everybody else is either blue, Brendos, or other type of Merles, but more the brown.
Yeah.
But they always throw one that's the Merle on the back and the sides, same stripe down the middle of their face,
Same patterns.
Yeah,
and same white socks.
that's
So-
just how
so-
their DNA works.
But so,
It's crazy.
but the
boy.
question is though, do you like it?
Hell yeah, he's been
Because
lucky.
okay, you gonna keep it.
I already got lucky.
Yeah,
So
but he reproduced himself.
Yeah, he reproduced.
no, I want to listen. Then it goes back to what we were just talking about. Listen, I'm glad y'all said what y'all saying because I'm actually thinking about my boy Punisher. You know what I mean? He's right now about 14 months. I had a lady reach out to me that she might be interested in. I'm thinking about reaching back out to her. You know what I'm saying? I done thought about it and rehoming it. You know what I mean? She's real interested. Seems like she's real interested in them. But if I can do that, because this is a crazy thing too, right? The boy I was telling you about, the third one he done had, somebody had already put a deposit. But they came back 2 days later and was like, the blue boy I just told y'all about. They was like, boy, we want that blue. You know what I mean? So they same price. So I went ahead and let them change up. So now that white one, he's back open.
Wait, check this out though. How many blues did you have in there?
I had 3 blue. But only the blue one I was telling y'all about, he's a male. He's the only one. This is the crazy thing about him, right? He's all blue, but each one of his paws are white. And then he got white on his chest. I ain't never seen it. You know, usually they got a little splotch. Dog. From under his chin all the way down his chest to the back.
Oh, you keep that one.
Dog.
You ain't got no blue ones.
I know.
What you doing?
It's business.
But is that what you want in your program?
No, this is the thing too. I really ain't interested in keeping blue.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, yeah.
I ain't interested.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
I really. This boy is nice now. He's super nice. He gonna have structure. But I ain't gonna lie. In my program, the blues are nice, but I'm not a real blue connoisseur. You know what I mean? I'm not a blue connoisseur. But I do want to keep that white boy just like Lucky because I was thinking about it, man. If I had, like I said, if I get rid of Punisher and I got Scoop, I got his boy Lucky, and then I got Lucky's almost twin, but brothers, but off another, not litter mates. Matching, man, it's gonna be crazy, man. I do a photo shoot with them.
So let me ask you this then. What direction do you want to go to in your program for breeding wise? Would you rather like keep breeding or do more studying since you liking your males?
See, I want to do both.
It seems like you're going to end up running into a
So
real block to where you're going to
have more
blood
studies.
going to be that.
What's that?
Your blood going to be tight to where you're going to have to like where your
Eye
outcrops
process.
going to come in.
You gonna have
Oh yeah.
you gonna have
Well,
that
see, this is the
process.
thing too where I'm at right now on females. I got, you know what I mean. I got the mother of them 2 boys. You know what I mean. But at the same time too, I got another female who I just produced a litter with
Yeah.
my boy Lucky. You know what I mean. So I got a chance to take a female from there, and I can take that back to if I keep that other new dog.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, like it's gonna be tight, but at the same time too, I got 2 different females who producing dogs who I'll be taking them back to like cousins.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If I do, where it ain't gonna be like direct descendants like brothers or sisters or uncles.
But you know what
I
though,
mean?
man? I'm gonna tell you the good thing about that, dog. The benefits about that, because like when you start keeping your dogs, excuse me, when you start keeping your dogs like what you're doing, and it's what I'm doing like with Cash Pot down. I know the characteristics they have from their grandma to their great grandma and stuff like that. So like with Cash Pot, I I produce their mama, their grandma, and their great grandma. And I see the characteristics that they all carry down. So basically, just knowing your own bloodline, keeping it tight, doing a little outcross, breeding cousin to cousin. I know some people might think that's kind of weird and crazy, but you know that's part of the breeding, and they do it in AKC and ABKC everywhere. So, but keeping that blood kind of tight, man, it helps you develop you start knowing more knowledge of your dog.
Yeah.
Because when you outcross it, when you breed on, like if you breed with me, you don't know the total characteristics from what that dog bring. You know what your female bring because you got like generations from like the mama, grandma, whatever. But when you go outcross it and you want to breed with me, it's very important to get things for that person to have the exact same program like you got.
Yeah.
Because he have to know his characteristic for his dog, so he can say, "Hey, Darren, this is this right here. This how my male is. He's low temperament. He got sometimes a high drive. He this and that." Then they make you be like, you know what? I might want to put that into my program.
See, a lot of breeders don't even ask those questions though. They don't even ask that.
It's very important. It's very important because bringing to a dog, you got to know like what you bring into your program and what you bring into your yard. Because you got some dogs that carry DNA, they might just be just straight buck wild, energetic, running around like crazy. And they might not something you want to add to your program, but the average person don't ask them questions. They just look at the dog and be like, I want some of that. But it's much, the picture is much bigger than that.
Yeah, but that, you know, the consumer fall in love with the picture. You know, they fall in love with what they see. You know, the background of it, you know, the people, you know, normal person ain't just what happened when I go put this DNA with this, or you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna ask that question.
Okay,
they should.
Break time. Here at K9 Talk, we're gonna give y'all exclusive real talk, no bull crap. It might be kind of hood here and there. I understand that, but we're gonna give it to you raw. All right, go ahead. Yeah, my bad, but it was a commercial break. That's how they do on YouTube. When you look at the video, they stop right when they get good.
So I got caught off guard with that one. I forgot what the fuck I was saying. But yeah, you know, fuck the damn dog, man. Fuck everybody, dog. I shit hot, man. Fuck everybody.
This is how it's supposed to go. This is how it's supposed to go. Hey y'all, quick commercial break to let y'all know we're sponsored. If you're feeling kind of down and you ain't as hard as you usually be, try out Blue Chew.
Oh, you too, baby. They commercial all day long.
Boy, listen, Blue Chew gonna hit us up eventually.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all, we ain't yet. We shouldn't have free advertisement, but listen, Blue Chew, holla at us. Holla at us. Listen, we all 40-year-old men. Listen, we know who need it. Listen,
hold on. I ain't 40 yet.
He ain't 40
I
yet.
ain't 40 yet.
But listen, he be on that Blue Chew too. It's in the box. Listen, we gonna sell him out the trunk of our car. Listen.
They play that commercial every time you play it.
Listen, boy, listen.
You seen on YouTube?
Yeah, Blue Chew and who else? The gambling site.
Yeah, they run it non-stop, boy.
Yeah.
Prize Picks.
Listen, Prize Picks. Holla at your boy.
Yeah.
Holla at your boy. Had the people we work with on Prize Picks.
Yeah.
Listen, we gonna give them the direct link.
They ain't winning shit, but they own it.
But now, but something I want to tell y'all about too, right? Something I was thinking about, real talk. Man, the advent of the internet is just like, you learn so much about dogs that you didn't know about. Because something I'm starting to realize is, okay, depending on where you grew up in the world, your region, that's your knowledge on dogs. It don't mean it's true, it don't mean it's the best, but that's all you know. You know what I mean? Because then you only can know what you know. I'm on a couple of Facebook pages, and one of the big one is, and something a lot of people talk about is, they do not vaccinate their dogs. That's a big thing right now. And I done seen other breeders before. The guy I was used to follow on, I ain't seen him too much. He used to be on YouTube and TikTok. He didn't vaccinate his dogs. He was big on raw feeding, just keeping them healthy and feeding them right. What is y'all take on that? Because I'm telling you, me personally, I'm gonna vaccinate my dogs at 5.5 weeks. They get their first shots, and usually I stay up to it to about a year old. You know, they get their annuals to 16 weeks. After 16 weeks, their next shot will be 6 months. And at 6 months, and I'm gonna shoot them at a year. That's what I do for sure. But sometimes after that year, that might be their last ones. Unless every blue moon, when I'm shooting, because you know I'm having litters of puppies, I might every blue moon to go ahead and grab some and hit the 2 dogs that might be 2-3 year olds just for it. But not a lot of people are not. What do y'all take on vaccination?
That's what most people do. 1 year. If I ain't mistaken, all the way up to about 1 year.
Yeah, I don't do it at 6 months though. I do it. Up to
What's your vaccination schedule?
Up to 4 months, and every 3 weeks up to 4 months, starting at week 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get
so
them
every 3
week
weeks.
16.
Okay.
Yeah, then 4 months stop, and then at a year. Vaccine.
And then once that rabies, for us, we have to keep up with the rabies and
Now, is that law in South Carolina?
Nah,
I ain't checked it.
I don't think
You
it's
got that?
I don't think it's the law.
Yes,
but
it is.
Maybe
It might
it's
be.
city or is it
Because-
city or county too?
yeah, it might be. It might be. But I do it strictly for my breeding females because when you go in to have C-section.
Okay,
They gonna do it
gotta have all
anyway.
that.
They gonna do it
You gotta
anyway.
have-
I don't know if that's a law here in South Carolina or not. To be honest.
But the rabies thing.
It is.
Yeah,
but
it is.
see, I
Yeah, check with your local state laws, y'all, because I know a lot of vaccinations is dependent on where you stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm getting my dog vaccinated. I ain't playing.
Yeah,
Because,
man,
because,
you
man,
can't see what's out here, man.
No.
Especially if you going PetSmart or anywhere, even the vet or.
But like you say,
You don't know what dogs
It
see.
depends on what region you live in. Cause you live in the goddamn mountains, you good to go. You know what I mean? But
Like,
you
I
live
do
in
it
the
all.
city,
Why you say that though?
Because in the mountains, there ain't gonna be too much shit.
I mean, but you go to a dog park in the mountains.
Right,
Dogs ain't
right.
vaccinated.
But I guess he's more talking about, say you stay on the farm.
Yeah, if you stay
You
that
don't take
not
your
the
dogs
dog.
nowhere.
No, not the dog show.
That dog you would.
Yeah,
But you got to watch that too, because let's say you're in the city limits, where you got to worry about strays, stray cats, and all that. I hate stray cats,
Yeah.
man. They fleas, anything they got, they never been vaccinated. You don't know.
Yeah, you're right. At the end of the day,
It can catch you. You know.
it's gonna be best to get the shot.
Yeah, I would say
Just
vaccinate.
like
Always
that,
vaccinate.
just like that kennel cough. Remember? That,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So check this out.
Yeah,
That's
that hit your
another.
whole yard.
So
Yeah.
let me tell you another story. Let me tell y'all this story. All right.
what show was that?
No, that's all. I don't want to call it out.
Oh,
the
okay.
show.
Oh shit!
Oh, no.
Look, hey, can we say it was in South Carolina though?
No, but I
Before he say about it, man, listen, if y'all taking y'all dogs out to places where there's going to be a lot of dogs, especially these shows, get them vaccinated. Whatever you might believe to do, get them vaccinated. I was at one show one time, y'all. No lie. This dog had white snot around his nose sitting at the cage. Well, you could tell it just looked like a cold. And it was a cold. It was kind of during the winter months, the colder months.
That's that kennel cough. Yeah.
Kennel cough.
You know what I mean? And that dog was on the table,
Should've
proud
left,
as
should've
ever.
left the
You know
dog
what I
at
mean?
home, man. Whoever did that, you ain't shit.
Yeah, so let me tell you this though. Like, so fuck it. This Jamie from JT Fans. So let me tell y'all what's
He
going
gonna
on.
talk some shit,
Listen.
y'all.
I took my dog to a dog show in South Carolina. Went there with some goddamn ratchet ass dogs there. Dog show was damn bullshit. Wasn't too many damn good looking dogs there. I should have turned away and went home when I seen how many dogs was in there. So I stayed there trying to support the dog show. Went to the dog show. We in there chilling. Next thing you know, a couple dogs beside me. They looking like shit. It is what it is though. Goes home, took Gucci home. Next thing you know, all my dogs.
Ugh, I hate
First, look, check this out. First, I heard Gucci. I said, "Damn, what's wrong with him?" Then, next day, it was like this because the kennels is like this right here. Each day, it was breaking down each one.
that.
Yeah, it was just passing down. So to make the story short, when y'all go on these dog shows, man, make sure y'all get y'all dogs them shots. What it's called
It's kennel
Bordetella.
cough.
Bordetella. Y'all make sure y'all get them shots, but you have to get it like 8 to 11 days before the dog show, and that keep them from getting it. I fucked up because that shot cost $20, and it ended up costing me $800 for
Yeah, for every pup, you got a lot of dogs, it's gonna hit your whole count.
But here's the kicker. I'm not gonna say the vet, but they work with me because most vets you have to bring each dog. Now you're talking about examination fee for each one, and that's extra money. So if you got more than like 7 dogs, that's possibly $1,400-$1,500, if not more.
And there's something to chime on that, y'all. This my dog has caught kennel cough before on my yard, and this one thing I will say, y'all be mindful. Dogs are all different. Some of them respond differently, but my dogs that caught kennel cough on the yard. It was going to a show one time. Slowly, like you said, day by day, other dogs started coughing. Never did nothing. Just kept feeding them, giving plenty of water, cleared up itself.
They say that adult dogs can get over.
They can, okay.
You know, but the medicine helps it quicker.
Okay.
Where me and Jamie probably run into it at his puppies.
Yeah,
that's what you got. Cause
That's
I've
what you
actually
wanna be
seen a
careful
puppy
with.
that had it pass out. And like, you know, I'm thinking it's finna die, it just passed out, couldn't catch it.
So what is it? Is it like the flu for dogs?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah.
It
And
is
it
a
look
raspy
like
cough.
it, man.
Yeah.
It's, you hear the call.
I mean, yeah, I get
Yeah.
like I said, I get that done, the
Yeah.
Botticelli done and everything for when I do board and
Mhm.
stuff, but I just ain't never really.
But see, like
Yeah.
sometimes, you know, every dog ain't for the show, so you don't just
Yeah.
the Botticelli is optional. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, but
Like you say, you gotta
know,
be careful because that one dog that is for the show,
he gets it and
come
brings it back. That's the
Go
issue
ahead,
I had.
everybody.
You know, with Pound Cake.
Mhm.
Pound Cake brought it back 2 or 3 times from
Yeah.
the show.
Like an old school dude that told me too, you know, vaccinations, y'all, are not to cure disease; they to keep your dog from catching the disease.
Prevent 'em, yeah.
So, like how they were saying, you know, that shot they were saying, get it before your dog goes to the show.
Yeah.
If it's already in them, then you're protected. But if your dog catches it,
You fuck.
boy, it's that much more, y'all. So that's why I kind of believe it's good. I like you say, I stick to that vaccination schedule because, like you say, once they're over a year old, they're much stronger. They got that immune system.
Right.
They can fight stuff. You know what I mean? Because the
Right.
dogs are going to catch stuff. This is a crazy thing. A lot of people don't know. Hell, they got dogs 2-3 years old probably living with worms all their damn life.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Listen,
I mean,
people ain't worried with their
because,
dogs,
but
but
listen, when I was like 13 years old,
Yeah.
hell, Mr. Johnny up the street, he had all type of dogs. That motherfucker never wormed this dog.
hell,
They
no.
lived for 15 years.
Yeah.
Listen, they were just eating leftovers.
Everything, yeah.
So
And see, that's why I brought up that thing about the vaccination because it's like, you know, I don't like vets. I don't say I don't like them. I know they got they job to do, but
That's
I'll
some
say
shit,
100,
though.
200 years ago, a veterinarian wasn't no high priced job. You know what I mean? It was like something just, you know, you took care of animals in the country, cows, but that person who did, you know, livestock, you might have had something for your dog. But there was, I would say, you know, years ago, there was not medical fields specifically for dogs. You know what I mean? And they live long lives.
At the end of the day, I think this shit just a money grab.
Well, just,
Because you can go to you almost can go to any hood and you can go to any old people's house. You might find a dog that been living there 15 goddamn years. Never had shots, never worm, never had heartworms, nothing. And
Yeah,
still,
but shit. So
But
you
that's-
take
you
that
take
same
your dog.
you take that same
Yeah.
15-year-old dog, you take it out.
That's what it is. Ask yourself,
That's what it
do you
is,
want to learn
though.
hard?
but that's what
Do
it
you
is.
want?
though.
I mean, because I done seen pups, you know, leave the house fine.
Yeah.
They get over to this person's house.
And it's
They
over.
dog's fine, but guess what? This puppy done caught parvo from this guy's house.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You didn't vaccinate it right. Well,
But you know the crazy thing is, most people do not take their dogs that many places. You know what I mean? Like back in the days, like, you know, you used to have the grandmas and the aunties, they used to have the crazy chihuahuas.
Mm-hmm.
Like growing up, boy, listen, that's the only people I knew who had chihuahuas, females.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In my area, it was either somebody grandma or auntie.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, you knock on that door, you would have thought a pit bull was behind it.
there ain't really no
Just some-
man.
But that dog never, listen, he might have rolled to the store with a little cushion, but that dog didn't go nowhere. That dog was going right back home, sitting in that house, living the best life.
But
You know what I mean?
it's crazy though because it's like I don't know, like in the hood, it's like them dogs be tough.
It don't mean the hood in the country, man. It's anywhere, man.
It's like there's a lot of people that they just get dogs, don't get no shot, don't never worm or nothing, and them dogs live.
But
for years.
how good do that dog look?
Yeah.
I mean, I know the dogs you talking about. How good do that dog look compared to a dog that got everything?
Every time I go by that bar,
You right. He barking though. He barking though.
He dragging that chain across that yard.
That's what it is. You throw a chain shit. How you look? I mean, it don't look like the superstar over here got to get in bed, run around.
But he doing the job though.
What he doing?
Shit, barking
On the chain shit. He barking anything.
Running the street.
Yeah, that's it. Got him on the chain, running around the tree, tearing up your grass.
Other breed of dogs pregnant.
Then go have a little 15.
Boy, I mean, listen, man. We were talking about the dude the other day.
Yeah.
Had the litter he trying to sell.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, listen. We ain't gonna put him out there, but we know the one breeder, he a bully breeder, right?
Y'all finna quit.
He don't mess around and let a stray get on his yard, y'all. So where he usually selling dogs $4,000 to $5,000 to $6,000, now he got him for the $100 bill.
$100.
Yeah, $100.
What, bully?
Yeah, listen.
Mother bully me.
Listen, the mother come from a beautiful bloodline. We don't know he didn't let us know what the dad is.
Mm.
He didn't let us know what the dad is.
You know they used to say if you hit a dog, if you have mixed puppies, it'll mess up like the gene pool, like for the next little. Right, you heard that?
Oh, it'll be some residue.
Nah, that's bullshit.
Basically, what you're saying is, if I had a Frenchie and a Labrador come down the street and get my dog pregnant, the next little my Frenchie have won't be really no good like that.
You say stuff like that.
You take it to another Frenchie, it's gonna have some long tail dogs.
That's the hood story.
Yeah.
That's why.
They said, you know they ain't never
Somebody lying about that one.
That's why we here at K9 Talk podcast trying to find out who started these old school rumors, who started this old school legendary
I don't
stories.
even give a damn, because that's some bullshit.
We
Right?
trying to track down. We gonna find out what's going on.
on folklore. Where your grandpa at? We need to talk to a person.
We need to find out.
Nah, we ain't going for that.
He-
But look at this. I went to the OG the other day, right? He was. You already know some.
Yeah.
Now this was his thing, right? When his females get pregnant, he had some nice dogs on his yard. He would run 2-3 dogs to the one female. And this was his take on that, right? And it kind of made sense, y'all. Ride with me now. He was like, okay, if I run one male to that girl, they have pregnant, I got to go through the process. Now I got to go through, they got to grow up, I got to see what they is before, and then I got to wait another 6-7 months before I can take the next man. If I take 3 males to her and I know what these males throw, I know their background, then he said he's so good, he could tell in the litter who came from who.
That's a damn lie.
That's a damn lie.
That's a damn lie.
That's a
Boy, don't
damn
do
lie.
OG like that,
Yeah,
boy.
OG
OG will cut something.
Ah, well, he gonna have to cut something, but that's some bullshit.
Because the only way you gonna know that, you
DNA.
got to get that DNA.
So
That's bullshit.
but I heard of people doing that. What's it called before?
You can do it.
Do it
Yeah.
fire,
Yeah, he said 3. He said 3.
Nah,
He was like,
Yeah, he on some threesome.
oh
shit.
yeah, he
But okay, you do 3, that's fine. But you still gonna have to get each one DNA because ain't no way.
So there ain't gonna be no difference. So just say okay, here we go.
If you
Just say you got a bully.
eyeball,
Just say you got a bully. You run another bully to him, but at the same time too, you run a Doberman Pinscher.
But okay, what the hell you breeding to?
What you doing?
What you
Okay,
trying
yeah, let me figure that out. But if they bring is 3 consecutive the same type breeds, but these 3 males, they all bullies, but they're definitely like one's a lilac, one's a trot, one's a merle.
Okay, number
Okay,
one.
well, you know the Merle didn't come from the lilac of the
But-
tribe. You knew the Merle came
So
from
there will be some
But
a good breeder might be able to tell.
But sometimes the whole litter's not going to be Merle.
it depends though.
You going to throw tribe?
It depends.
Then that's gonna be from that tribe male.
You don't know that. Because
from the business.
Tribe Merle can throw a tribe.
Either way, look, no
So you
matter,
gotta have the DNA.
you gotta have the DNA.
Because the female take into account too.
Because the business standpoint, if I come to you and you be like, hey, this dog right here possibly got 3 baby daddies.
Yeah.
This one might be
And this smell uglier than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now you playing Maury. Now you talking about the baby daddies and all that shit.
Well, OG from the hood. So he sell a $500 dog.
Oh, that shit working
So,
all
you know,
day.
Yeah, you don't give a damn at that point.
Yeah,
Well, you got
that's
different-
right.
like the
So ain't no big good breeder doing no shit.
No.
Like that.
I don't heard the one like I don't heard multiple doing 2 males.
Dual serve.
Dual side,
No side.
3 is way you.
That's
then
not
you
even.
got-
That's not ethical, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was wild.
And you ain't doing
Yeah,
DNA with that
yeah,
shit, no way.
Yeah.
No way.
Do the unethical type dude.
because you, at the end of the you got to think about the customers, and then because they're gonna ask you the question, and then if you don't have the DNA file, it's like okay, this puppy daddy.
Well, you know what?
If
Another tip too. These were game type dogs.
Oh, that's different.
you don't want to worry about all that,
These were
South Cat
game
exotic.
dogs. You know what I mean? So I think from their perspective, they're looking for something else for where we're more looking for. Even though I'm looking for a dog that's got that drive, y'all more looking for a look. Where somebody who's doing that, who's a game dog breeder, then all he's looking for something we ain't even gonna be looking for.
Yeah, see,
in the first
that's
place.
but you know what though? I understand it because if you because I used to hang around people who deal with game dogs a lot, and so like
What's their name?
no, I can't do that. But like sometimes like game dogs and just like any other dog, they bring like different characteristics to like I guess in a dog game like I don't want to say, but I guess fighting dogs basically. So if
Sport dog.
sport dog. So if you have a female and I got a female and I'm like, okay, then I want to breed this female to 3 different dogs.
Yeah.
Well, them 3 different dogs gotta bring 3 different characteristics, to that female.
Yeah.
I guess if I'm trying to find a puppy out of that, they're gonna carry everything at once. I guess
But you're not gonna get everything in one.
Nah, because that
You can't have it on one
pull-
side.
Yeah.
they may gonna put from one side.
Yeah,
You
so
can't-
you're not
you
gonna
can't
get
have one
everything
dad.
in one. Yeah.
You ain't nowhere in the hell you can have 2 daddies. You might have 2 different puppies with 2 different daddies, but you ain't gonna.
Yeah, it's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way possible.
I wouldn't even try that shit. Dog.
Yeah.
Nah.
I guess it's just too much. Man.
Yeah.
You doing too
But
much.
so many people do things differently, man. The dog game is just like I say, depending on where you from, this is a California breed.
Fuck that.
This dude was from California, so depending on your region or where you from, you like you say, you hear something like, man, ain't no way. But over there, it's like, oh shit, that's what we do all day.
Yeah. Actually, it was a podcast that we had listened to before. A podcast about a breeder. I'm not gonna get too much in depth into it. But I was looking at a podcast and listening to the guy, whatever, and he was dealing with Frenchies. And he was like, okay, my Frenchies sell for, what it is. But they were asking the guy about the DNA. And so he was like, no, I don't DNA my dogs. I just sell them like this right here, like this right here. So basically what the guy was doing, he was pushing out the dogs. His program is basically on structure, but not DNA. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so some people, it be like that. But with the French game, the DNA is like,
That's what the money is.
that's where the money is, because you got to know what's going on. In the DNA, you got to know the colors and all that to produce this and
But
that.
it's like how he had said, some people buying that picture.
Yeah, I mean
They
that's.
don't care about the DNA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, like-
truth be told,
I mean, there's so many dogs out here.
you dealing from a scientific level, like
I mean,
the consumer level.
you trying to get close to the picture. If you get out here and you ask how many, especially around here, and I ask any breeder in South Carolina, have they seen Crown in person? Have they seen him in person? That someone they not gonna have the answer yes. I don't know who done seen him around here, but I don't know anybody that's seen him in person. But when you go to the shows and you see the consist like the Crown, like we're to the jungle, that Crown class, all them dogs look like Crown. You see what I'm saying? So
Consistency.
the consistency. That's what you need to be researching, that type of thing.
But you
You
know
know
what
what I'm
I'm saying? And that's another thing I say about Crown. Man, when we went to the jungle, all them dogs was the same.
Yeah, they look the same. You couldn't separate. You couldn't, I mean,
it's
some of them
amazing,
had
man.
better structure. The female is
But-
taken into account, but You knew if you looked at it, that's a crown dog. That's
So
a
you
crown
didn't
dog.
need a test. You could see that.
That's a crown dog. You know, you can see when you see them all together, and it was about 50 of them.
Yeah, you can see it.
You know what I'm saying?
The consistency.
Have y'all ever seen any other dogs like that in history?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That you
Miyagi
didn't have to
line.
see the
Miyagi
bloodline.
line.
Like
No.
Yeah.
you knew, like, oh yeah, that came from them.
Men said no, the main one, the
Who that?
only one. That's
That's everything they was producing.
everything he was producing, man. He a bullet. Then what was crazy thing about it, you can see his characteristics to his great grandkids.
Yeah.
The motherfucker, like he was a black and white dog, man. And everything, well, I ain't gonna say everything, but just say like 75, 80% of what he was breeding to was coming out almost looking like him. Not the maybe the color, but the
Yeah.
structure and the size. Matter of fact,
How do you get a dog with that strong DNA? Because the way it sounded like they was taking them in any type of female.
Well,
Oh,
I ain't gonna say
okay.
that. See, now you got to think
Okay,
back
yeah.
in the day.
He
It
was.
wasn't as scattered as
Nah.
you know what I'm saying.
No.
Like now you got dogs from every kind of bloodline.
No.
Trying
So
to
even though he was probably going to different females, a
going
lot of
to anything.
females, if you looked at it, were from the same pool, probably.
Nah.
no,
Not even that.
no,
Okay.
this the thing. No. You can take a fucking bullshit dog and take it to Dax, and he'll
God, he was
come.
strong.
He was that strong.
He gonna throw something in there that's gonna look like him.
You can bring him to a greyhound,
Okay,
and you can bring him to a greyhound, and he'll reproduce his structure almost at least in one puppy.
Okay, but
He was
that's
that
the
good,
thing
in
though.
my
Like
opinion, though.
you breeding to get one puppy, or I want the whole. I'm trying to get out the whole litter. I want 5 or 6 on the back.
No,
I'm trying to get that.
But it depends on, like, is you talking about you as the owner or you as you bring your female? Because if you bring your female, then you got to know as the person that your female is exclusive to get what you want. You can't, because if like we can be colorblind and we can bring like a bullshit dog expect to get this.
Yeah.
But if you got to know you have to bring a top level dog and you bring it to a top level dog, you're gonna have success in it.
But see, what I'm saying is, okay, let's say you breed some straight up bullshit female to him. You might get one.
you gonna get one.
You know what I'm saying? But
What they want to do?
Yeah,
but
I mean, if you got 5 of them that don't look nothing like it.
Yeah, but you gonna get that one, but you gonna have them other 4 that. Shit, Jamie, I just want something off of that.
Yeah.
I just want
Yeah,
something
I
off
mean,
of that. And that's
but
what
I'm
they
just
gonna
saying,
do.
I'd rather have my whole litter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because-
You know what I'm saying? Instead of-
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know that average person, they ain't.
Yeah.
Number one, what you doing with that bullshit female anyway?
Hey.
Shit. I mean, you
Well, I mean, that's why you see you. I mean, you can have a top level stud like Miyagi or Crown, and they send it to some bullshit. Well, that don't look like no Crown dog. You can't help who.
At the end of the day,
You know what I'm saying? Unless you just
everybody got to
selective like
start
that.
somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you got
Everybody
But-
started with some bullshit.
but
know
you
what I'm saying?
can't. You got pit bull looking bullets. They ain't got no business breeding a fucking nano. You ain't got no damn breed. You don't start
Quick question. Something I was thinking about. Okay, now with and this is gonna be heavily on y'all too, right here. Do y'all think y'all prospective breeds will ever get to the point where, like the Rottweiler or the Doberman, where there's a strong standard, or even though, like the Rottweilers, you know, nowadays there's a lot of different, but I use the Doberman. You know, at one time, Dobermans looked like Dobermans. I don't care if you went to California and you seen a Doberman during the 80s and 90s and 70s, it looked like a Doberman in New York.
I'm gonna say no.
It'll never be like that.
Nah,
So it's
nah,
always
nah.
gonna be scattered.
Not with exotic bullies. Not in the exotic world. Now maybe the American bully. Yeah, but
The reason is-
exotics, no.
because like on the Doberman, you know, it's a standard, but with exotics, it's a vision.
Yeah,
But what about yours? The Frenchies. There's no standard there?
it's a standard for
it's a
Frenchies. Yeah.
standard. It's a standard.
But see,
But-
now you got luxury Frenchies.
Yeah.
What they call in luxury
Okay.
French, where AKC won't accept the Merle. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
they accept it. They just won't.
Can't show it.
Can't put it in the show right now.
oh, so you can, so they don't deny it because it's Merle. You
Right.
just can't show it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. I thought that. Okay. Well, yeah, but I mean, just you run into stuff like that where you got this luxury Frenchie where it might be a super small, tiny, but that's not the standard of
It's
Frenchie.
not the standard.
You know.
No.
Now, how far is your Frenchies from the standard? Because I know you're going superstar. We'll go to you. I know you're going small compact. Are you going way away from, with your vision, away from the standard? Like, could you take your dogs eventually one day and put them in an AKC show?
Well, number one, I don't like the AKC show because that's not my vibe. That's not like, I like the fun show where we all support in the hood and support each other and the money go back to the kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
AKC is more of a commercial type. So, you know, that money is spread everywhere. So, you know, personally, me, I fuck with AKC on their paperwork. But for their standards and the way they roll their dogs, you know, I don't fuck with some on that tip. But my dogs, they're not all up, maybe 1 or 2 is AKC standards, but I breed to a certain look that it won't go over their standards. It'll be underneath or it'll be much better.
Okay.
So that's in my program because I feel like my vision, I like the standard Frenchie, but it can use more work.
Yeah.
And so what I'm doing with that is I don't cross it up. I don't kind of shorten them up and making them more muscular.
Yeah.
So that's not the AKC standard, but for what we deal with and the way our program go dealing with fun shows and different shows that we all can relate to. That's what it's for.
And our consumers.
Yeah,
When it comes down to it,
yeah, because it's not meant to go like I ain't gonna take no French to AKC dog show. I'm not gonna have no fun there. That's not my vibe. They not the
You
money.
can't put that suit on, man.
No.
You have a suit on running around a ring.
No, give me
Give me the hoodie with the logo the logo on it.
Listen, we're going to get right, y'all. I'm going to get these boys some suits before the end of this year.
We good.
I will put a suit on.
Yeah, man.
I
You could be in that ring like you could be the first Don Juan. Remember that green and gold? Listen, that green suit with the gold gators.
It's some characters out there now.
Running across that ring.
It's some characters out there.
I got
It's some gimmicks out there.
I got to do a hood. Give me the polo jogging suit with the J.
Tiptoeing in the lemon pepper stepper.
No, I can't do it. Jogging suit with the J's. That's it. That's it all day. You can go anywhere with it.
I'm glad too, man. Shout out to a lot of these guys who throwing the bully and the Frenchie shows, man. Because like you say, they give us something to where, like, I grew up watching the AKC shows, but I wouldn't feel comfortable in that arena.
Let's put it like this. It's not.
We got arena.
No, this is the best way to sum it up. The AKC is not for our culture.
Yeah.
Different vibe.
It's a different
whole
vibe.
different, yeah.
They're not gonna play the hood music.
You ain't playing none of that.
You're not gonna be able to go and really be drinking beers and shooting shit and dabbing it up like my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. It's for the people, man. What we is for the people.
So
the normal, not uptight ass people. You know what I'm saying? You got assholes in every field, just like work. There's assholes everywhere. But
But at the same time, I still support the AKC standard.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you got to respect that.
Because we can't get away from it.
No, you can't. Yeah, you got to have some of that structure, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like really, that's the fundamental. That's what held the Frenchie breed and a lot of the breeds together for so long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can get away from it. But like I was telling Jamie the other day, the further you get away from those standards, the more bullshit to get out.
You making a whole different dog. You ain't making a Frenchie no more.
Nah, and that's when you start coming out with different registries and all this.
Because
we accept we accept this because AKC is not accepting what y'all like. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But that, like Sid was saying, the AKC, they help hold up. You know, they keeping these standards tight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It won't be no bullshit.
Like I said, the further you get away from those standards, you add like just for the Frenchies, in general, the fluffy and the testable chocolate. That's why you're getting these long ass Frenchies, big ass Frenchies, and Chihuahua, not Chihuahua, but the child looking Frenchies with the long hair and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we further away from that standard, that breed type. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's taking longer to get that true look of the Frenchie back into the fluffy, back into the whatever.
So you're not
all that.
So you're not gonna see it like a cream like standard AKC dog fluffy. You won't see that.
Let me ask y'all this, right? And it's probably gonna hurt some feelings. We seen this down there in Texas. What was that bullshit they had that looked kind of like a Frenchie? The Fluto.
Oh, man.
Fluto, yo.
Y'all stop it, man.
Oh, they
Stop
finna take over. Watch what I tell you.
You think they gonna take over?
Man, I'm telling you.
Get out of here.
They popping on left and right now.
So retarded hairy Frenchies.
I don't know.
It's a wire hair Frenchie.
But you know what? Though? I don't agree.
I think they finna
Well,
take
I'm gonna
over.
tell you why. Because everybody thought it about the hairless.
Hairless.
Oh, now that was a different. That's a different ball game.
That shit was like.
Nah, really, that shit ugly as hell.
Boy.
Nah, but
Yeah, that was ugly shit.
But what I'm saying is they were trying to create a wave for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just the same thing like the Fluta. The Fluta, some of them looking good, but they're trying to.
Some of them looking good?
Yeah, some of them.
When you seen one looking good? Man, stop
I
it.
don't like nothing
Stop
hairless.
it.
I
I know we going to Texas. Listen, you ain't gotta be scared, man. Listen, they ain't gonna. Listen, you ain't gotta be scared. They ain't gonna
We got you, man.
Listen, hey.
No,
Well, I ain't seen none looking good. man.
I seen some, but I mean, I wouldn't fuck with it.
It ain't my cup.
Because I think
Yeah,
to me, I think it look good, but it's gonna be in and out. Like I say, the hairless, they was trying to push that on,
But it was just money. That's the crazy thing. Like, is people pushing bullshit for the money.
For the money
aspect,
to make
man.
a wave. Yeah, but
And it's like right now they just throwing shit out there. Like,
Yeah.
okay, what's gonna catch?
They tested.
What's gonna catch?
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the fluffies they had, they run. Then we tried the hairless. Yeah, it didn't do its thing. Now we're going to this Fluto. What's gonna be next? The Doodle? The Doodle?
I'm
The bullet poodles?
I've been looking into another breed though. Have y'all seen the Pomskis?
Oh shit!
Pomeranian Husky mix
Pomeranian. Oh, you talking about a husky?
and a Pomeranian.
Damn.
So they got to
So a miniature husky though, because don't huskies come in? They come in different sizes.
Well, it ain't a miniature. It's just a regular husky, big husky,
Yeah.
and the Pomeranian mix. And they create them. They on average from ground up, they probably averaging anywhere from about this tall to about that tall.
Somebody need their ass.
Yeah. Check them out.
Look, now
You know, I don't
you got a
know.
Pomeranian in that
I don't
house.
know mixes.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm loving mixes right now. I believe that's the wave. I believe that's the wave. Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. And you know what? Let's end this with something. I want to give y'all a second to think about it. If you could take two dogs and put them together, and you could see creating something, what would you do? Me personally, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. You know what? And I ain't gonna say I got two dogs, but I would love to do something with a child. I'm not for sure what I would put with it, but I would love to do something with a child. No, you know what? I'm almost looking at this. This is gonna be, people gonna hate this. South African Boerboel child.
They do that.
What do you mean?
Two aggressive breeds, man.
But that's what I'm trying. I want aggressive. Listen, I want aggressive. But you know what the crazy thing is?
It's okay, man.
I think doing that. You know what? Now that I think about it, I would almost create a Caucasian Shepherd. Them Asian Shepherds, like the big old dogs in China, and be having all the hair.
Yeah.
It would all, because that's the thing too. When you're mixing something, like, are you creating something that's already out there, really?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's why I kind of got away. You know, my dogs are the Americana Depressor that are a kind of hybrid of the Press Canario, but it got me away from the Press Canario because I started noticing there's so many different lines of it that the original, what people call Press Canario, really didn't excite me. So the mixes was just so much better. You know what I mean? So it's just like
Better looking or better?
better. Well, oh yeah, better. This is okay. This is
Better
better
looking or better?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a realist, right? We're in the United States of America, right? We're in a country where people buy brand new Corvettes and send them in Lamborghinis and Bugattis, brand new off the lot, and send them to a shop and change the paint, change the interior, change the rim. Like real talk, like that's why I kind of look at the dog world where it's at right now. Like we're not our great grandparents, where that what was Lassie? You know what I mean?
No.
Like, you know what I mean? Them dogs right there just ain't gonna do it for the most of it. That's why like my dogs are so popular because it's the new. Because as time goes on, you got so many people getting into the dog world that don't know about all these other breeds that were the grandfather breeds that been around for 100 years.
But the only downside is this right here, though. Because when you're doing it, man, you bring in like defaults
And the health,
of another breed, the health on the health standpoint. You know, not with your dogs, but just for us like any other breeds you think about creating. You got to know what's going on with each one because now you combining bad health with.
But that's
You know
how.
what I'm
But
saying?
if you look at the history, that's how most new breeds were created because it's proven fact that if you take it's proven fact that most mixed breeds are healthier than purebred dogs. That's why in the hood you see that how you were saying earlier, them dogs that live longer than that purebred dog, where at 6 months his hip done gone out. You got to go to the pharmacy and you got to rub some cream on his chest every day. You know what I mean?
Well, that's genetics too. Now that's the genetics.
Yeah,
You know?
I think I don't know, man. I think because when you combine it, you got to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You got to know like the health benefits of both dogs.
Yeah.
Of at least both breeds. Because you combine them both for them, man, you can create. You might have a dog that come out perfect out of 5 puppies, but them other 4 might be like fucked up.
But I think that comes back to looking at the breeds you're putting together because this is the thing. There's a lot of breeds that don't deal with a lot of defects. You know what I mean? Like okay, something like the Persian Canary where I got away from them, the Cane Corso, where you got hip problems, where you don't see them hip problems in the African born one. You don't see them hip problems in other mastiff breeds like the Caucasian Shepherd. You know what I mean? Or other dogs overseas.
That is not the exotic bully breed. Right? They nah.
They don't care.
You say that don't breed a lot of flaws, but some of the best dogs in the game are flawed. You know they.
Yeah.
You know I ain't gonna say the best. I would say that everybody's breed.
Depending on the breed, right?
Yeah, I mean, depending on the breed.
But a flaw can look good.
Okay, but it's still a flaw.
Well,
Guess what? That's a flaw on a dog. Them bows, but everybody love the bows because of the look. Well, you gonna have arthritis and all that.
That dog ain't doing no running, but he look good.
He look good though. He beautiful. He perfect. But guess what? This health problem in a couple of years, he gonna have that arthritis. He gonna have them bad hips that they're pretty cute little sit on their butt thing. But guess what? That's splayed hips.
I'm just
You know what I'm saying? So when you start
next, man, like you say, like I just got to learn about the exotic bullies, but I see them still, in infancy. So y'all got a lot more growing.
Yeah. It's got.
They're gonna be around a lot longer.
You got to develop some kind of standard because now the wave is nano. Now this man. I'm telling you, dog, I got puppies so small now. It's kind of scary because I've never had this level of the size dog that I'm dealing with. So in my world, I'm looking at girthy big bull. Well, I got these dogs that just don't look to be growing to me, and they healthy.
You know what's after nano, right?
I don't know what's after that.
Teacup.
The hell, the teacup is a nano shit.
Teacup gotta fit inside that teacup.
Yes.
Y'all remember the teacup poodles for a while? Like,
yeah, what? I won't have that side.
That's gonna be mean right there.
How can that walk weighing 30 pounds?
It ain't gotta walk. I'm carrying it. I'm carrying it.
See?
You okay?
So it ain't gotta walk.
It ain't no walk.
Exotic bully.
We like this everywhere. Like, look. I'm taking him and CVS.
All they gotta do is sit on the table.
Listen, I'm getting my oil change. I'm holding my shit right there.
Come here, boy.
I guess it depends what type of breed you're dealing with when you're talking about missing it, dog. Yeah, I guess it depends.
Would you put anything together?
No, I wouldn't.
You happy with what's out there?
Yeah, man, I ain't got time for the bullshit.
Because it takes work.
And then it's just like it's the health standpoint, man. That's the most important thing because when I'm breeding a dog for for the families, they last with the families 10 to 15, 20 years. When you're adding the extra shit, man, now you're cutting it down to probably 5 years. That's what people don't look at. They get into it because they like the exotic look. But based on the health benefits, that dog might not last number 3 or 4 years.
Because it depends on what you put together.
Because the way it's bred. But if you talking about mixed breeding, which is in the same family, was like Boston Terrier, I guess English Bulldog, or any kind of type of terrier family, then it might work out. But when you're talking about mixing two different breeds, two different families, now you're talking about Elvin
palm to a husky. That I never would have.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
wild.
you
gotta look that up.
Yeah, you have to look that up.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, as I don't want to be like, damn, no lie, when I was a couple of months back going to a little dog park in Marlin, I go up there I would go to the dog park where I did one day, and we cleared it out. Listen, I ain't gonna be under messing with white folks no more. Listen, me and my daughter's son, we done took our dogs up there. Like, we try to be respectful. We went to the dog park. We sat at some benches to the side. Damn, if all of a sudden after 5 minutes, like, it's like the people sent like, hey, y'all go over there and check the temperature on their dogs. You know what I mean? Like, all the dogs rushed us at once. We sitting on the bench just chilling, just watching them play. Boy, as soon as they rolled up on us, boy, my dog just went to action. Listen, my boy Punisher, he done grabbed on to something. Listen, we calming down, everybody gone. Listen, it's gone. Listen, that motherfucker had about 10 people in there with dogs. Listen, after that incident, everybody was like, you know, it's time to come. Let these motherfuckers have this
They
shit.
probably got your picture on there.
If you see them coming, listen, just go home. Do not let your dog play with them. We try to do the right thing, but
them dogs big.
yeah, man, they be wild.
Yeah,
man.
them dogs big, but you got to think about this because you taking them dogs, you taking 125, 150 pounds.
They wasn't that. They was like 60 pounds at the time.
Yeah, but visual they're not. That's you saying that shit. When I look at them, they look 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Boy, listen,
10 times bigger than my boy.
So when you bring your dog to the dog park, and I got Frenchies or little bullies, and your dog standing 6 feet tall, 140 pounds. I'm getting my shit out of
They
there.
got them ears cut short. Yeah, listen. They already think, oh yeah, he a fighting dog. Listen, he good. Hey, but now what I was gonna say is when I was out there at Malden, no lie, I think I seen what you was talking about because there was this couple walking around, and I had to walk clear across the park because I kept seeing them circle. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I think that's what they said, a Husky and Pomeranian. They had a couple in Malden, man. Like for real, hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. That Malden Park, it's a big old park, but they got a little, the Conisty.
Yeah.
Like I go down there sometime, man. Like I say, people be having some interesting dogs down there. You know what I mean? Good conversation. You know what I mean? So I don't go into the actual dog park, but I will walk the circle and walk through the, because they got a little walk through the woods and everything, a little trail.
Yeah.
So I'll walk through there. Like I say, man, be good conversation with different dog owners, man. Like I say, you got a dog that ain't gonna cut up.
Yeah,
like
that's the main
Give me a little decent little place to go to, man. But that being said, man, hey, I enjoyed talking with y'all, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, I know it's been this is the first time this year we done got together, ain't it?
Yeah, we're gonna be dropping another video soon, y'all.
Boy, back to back.
Yeah, so the next video, y'all, I'm bringing Jackpot. So y'all make sure y'all kind of tune in on that. I'm bringing something special.
That's what's up. And the week after that, I'm bringing one of my puppies in. Like I say, I don't know who's gonna still be around. If that blue boy ain't picked up yet, I'm gonna bring him through y'all because he's sitting right now about the best thing I've ever produced on my yard. Just from what I'm looking at the prior puppies and how they're looking right now, he's the best. You know what I mean? But if he's gone, I'm gonna bring that other boy, man, who, like I say, the triplets that my dog will produce every one, man. So we definitely gonna give y'all a little glimpse of what we be doing. You know what I mean? Type of dogs we produce.
That being said.
That being said, man, appreciate y'all coming through another episode of K9 Talk Podcast. We're gonna see y'all next time.